Hello.
Can I turn the fan on?
Yeah.
So a score like this is, I feel like, really giving us the freedom to go out and pursue something like this.
Who's here?
We're in
Just
our
us.
house, and we don't really have much of a yard, and there's a big pool back there, which is really terrifying for little kids. So we want a house. with a
We're the
yard.
only ones here so far.
Really important to us. 4 bedrooms, probably 2.5, 3 bathrooms.
An office that's soundproof also. When you can't hear what's going on in the rest of the house, gotcha. That's
Right. That's not good. That's not right.
I think location is pretty good. What area?
Yeah, we're really interested in the Summerlin area. We've heard of
You are. I know that's not my living
I mean,
area. It's more expensive over there too.
it is.
But now with your way, right at, yeah, we're gonna hear this. We're gonna flip around.
We're in.
Your fault.
I'd like to keep it around 500. Is that what for you?
Chuck has entered the waiting room for this meeting. Admit.
Yeah, sounds good. Good try.
Hey, Chuck.
What's up?
What's going on?
I'm good. I'm good.
We're waiting on Delos.
Okay, so anybody can share the screen. Okay.
What do you mean? I don't see you.
You don't see me?
Nope.
I'm trying to tell Delos to just click on the link.
You see us?
Yep.
How come we don't see
You see me now because I ain't hit the video button. You'll see me.
There you go.
you? Yeah, I see your busted up mug.
What's going on? What's the weather like there? Hey,
Hot. Hot. Hey, Gerald. Just for you, Gerald.
Yeah, tripping.
And look at you, all sweating and hot, like you've been eating fat back.
He just got through working out. What is that?
He said he's trying now.
Oh,
Somebody was out playing music on their guitar just a minute ago. I'm like,
Who?
one of the neighbors down there, amplifier and everything.
What'd you do with your trade today?
Oh, it got put to me.
it did?
So I got 100 shares of RCL. So come Monday, I'll turn around and put it on the call side.
So it went above what?
It didn't get up to 40. So it was like 34, 35. So the shares got put to me.
Okay, so when you get your strike point, you saying that you think it's gonna get to that point, and if it doesn't, because that's
what I'm saying was it was like 50 something, I think it was when I started. And I was saying it wasn't going to get to 40. It went below 40. And then earlier today, I see Delos popping up. He got to start his video though. Start your video.
it went below 40.
Went below 40 and didn't come back up today. It came up to 34, 35. So I got $100 worth of Royal Caribbean shares. So come Monday, I'll turn around and put it in the call section at about 42. And I'll earn premium until it goes to 42.
Turn your video on, Delos.
Tell them where the video is.
Bottom left-hand side camera. Click on it.
Got to give him a second. You know, that short bus. That short bus coming up.
He probably ain't got a good signal or something. I see you though.
You don't have to do that.
Okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Whatever.
Just babysit.
Okay.
Don't do that.
quick demonstration, a quick demonstration on what to do at home. Like if you start to feel the mucus build up in your chest, you know, one of my tips was hot water or hot tea, just to kind of keep mucus down. But like, so ever so often throughout the day, try to do something that we call CPT therapy, which is chest physiotherapy. What it does is it helps drains the lungs and mobilize things. So it's really easy. You can do this at home. I would do this on my kids a couple times a day if I was you guys, even if they're well, just to kind of make sure that no mucus is building up. So this is what you do. So we literally have beds that do this, but you can do, and we both are COVID negative, so I can touch you for now.
Your video is still off, Della.
Hands and just your back.
I'm gonna text him and say, "Hey, radio, you there? Hey, radio."
All participants are unmuted.
Hey, on that account, how many times did it say we get to use it? From Delos, can you see me? No.
No, we can't.
Nope. Can you see us?
Wait a minute, I'm gonna put it on the chat. No.
Thank you. That dude is gigging. It's I believe it's unlimited up to 100 people. I put in the settings where it's gonna automatically record when we come into a meeting.
Okay.
What Missy doing today?
She at work. She be on the way home.
Man, it's burning up. He must be over there fiddling with it, huh? He did it last time. Why you so dark?
Black man, like Bub.
My camera
Yes, sir.
dark.
You're talking about me. No, it's on the camera. Oh. Oh man.
How many people can you have on?
I think it said up to 100.
Dang.
It's a pro account.
It was 150.
Yeah.
Right, so we gotta we'll just get your Cash App or text me your Cash App.
I was talking to Marcus today, you stupid. And bring him in on the book interviews.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to do one Tuesday. Usually Tuesday about 7 to 9. It's usually been kind of the sweet spot for everybody.
It's my name, Chucky. I don't even really use Cash App, but it's my name.
What's your name?
2 ends.
2 N.
Jay Reed?
Oh, Jeanette Alphin.
I'm
Oh,
on,
you Alphin?
I'm on Cash
You
App,
can
too.
send it to Gerald too. Yeah, sometimes I am an Alphin. There are other days I am a
She
Reed.
said sometimes. Oh my God, Gerald. You take her name away. That's what it is. She don't go back to that. You take her name away. I know.
Please.
She's
I had to do Missy the same way, man.
You know better.
she been okay.
I'll always be a Reed.
Hey, it's a pleasure to be an Alpha.
Yeah,
I mean,
like I'm-
everybody can't be one of them. It takes a special breed, boy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it does.
That's Vegas. They got to be Vegas or Arizona. What you think?
More Vegas. Look at the grass.
What grass? Turf.
509,000.
Mm.
Man, they cookie cutter and they're close together. Good God.
You think she knew she was gonna be on TV?
Oh, of course she knew she was gonna be on TV.
I know
That's
exactly
why
what
she.
I'm gonna wear.
Good golly, she's a thin one.
She's super thin.
Delos having trouble.
He ain't hit me back yet.
I don't like those cameras.
Hey, y'all miss your dog, man?
Nope.
You're not gonna get another dog?
Nope.
Man, that's like having another person in the house.
That's a kid, bro.
Yep. That's why I don't want one.
What room are you in?
I'm in the kitchen right at the table, but it's facing the
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
sunroom.
Oh yeah. Y'all don't even go in the basement, man.
Yeah, we do.
Bro, you don't hook the basement up. Y'all don't even go in the basement.
We're gonna go. Cause I told her, I said, look, I don't like having to go upstairs in the middle of the night.
What is
About-
this? He's got on 2 waiting. Admit. I didn't. I admitted. No, remove. Do you
So
want-
he's on, but he ain't clicked the video camera.
He done came in twice. Jeanette, I think you knew something.
What
Why don't you
no?
click his camera?
No, you don't have to click his camera. He's got to click his own cam.
He's got.
He done dialed in twice. Telling me to wait for you to let me in.
He's on here. Tell him. He's on here 3 times.
Oh, there he is.
Hey. What's going on?
Hey, boy.
Well,
I was saying that short bus.
I'm scared to remove this other one that says remove, so I don't
You can remove it. Go ahead.
just hit remove.
Yep.
Thought it was the wrong one. We can't hear you, D.
Hit the mic button. Down on the left-hand side.
Hit the mic.
Hey, radio. What you got? 2 of them up? Oh, no, he got one.
Yeah, he's got 2 of them up here.
You can remove that one. Which one is he on? Remove that one.
Remove this one.
There
Okay.
you go.
Still can't hear him.
You got to turn your mic on.
Why we got Chuck in the center on the big picture? I don't want to see his mug.
Go to gallery view.
He said, wait a minute.
Yeah. Go to gallery. Hit the gallery view over there on the side.
I'm gonna close,
Top right. It says gallery view.
let me close that.
See it in the black.
Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to close this window up, this pop up. All right.
Look at Delos. I don't know what this computer is. Golly. Jesus Christ, what is this?
I don't think he can hear you.
I don't know what this computer is. What are these keys? Oh, jeez.
You don't see it at the bottom left
Look at his
corner?
face, man. Look at his face.
Text him.
Let's get on the line. Call.
Yeah, just call him on the phone because you can do phone or
No, we
Mike.
don't do that. Hey, I was just about to call you.
Hey, what I'm about to do, G, it's telling me that I can't use my audio until I download Google Chrome. But I think I got Google Chrome, so let me try to do that right quick. So I'm gonna leave the meeting and come back.
Okay. All right.
okay.
All right.
Hey, Delos.
He gone.
He got a
Oh, okay. You got to
he got to
download. Google Chrome.
download. Man, I'm hungry. I want a pizza.
You should have did that before. We about to be on here for who knows.
I have it until 2 hours.
You have what?
I have it set for 2 hours.
Man, the commercial was on, dude. The
Oh,
squirrels.
about the couch. Oh, with squirrels. Oh, that's my favorite. My favorite, man. Speaking of that, I'm gonna go get me some. Hold on.
I'm an elephant. I can't forget.
It's some nuts in the closet.
Like, no.
Boy, this is a hilarious
This
commercial.
is hilarious commercial. Rocket. I never even know what it's about until I just made a note. Like,
Look how skinny his arms
so
are.
skinny, Jane. She's like, good job, babe. Good job. Like, if somebody said, what's the commercial with Lisa Bonet and her husband, and he's taking off his stuff, ain't no way in the world I could have told you what that is. You stupid, Chuck. Could you have until right then?
I forgot what it was.
But you know what the elephant commercial is.
Yes. I think everybody knows what that is.
They be having pistachios draped across the floor.
Oh, y'all gonna make me get a glass of wine.
You ain't no wine in there.
You-
Two swallows.
You
I was
drink
just
it
thinking
all?
the same thing, Jeanette.
I ain't drinking all. It's just like 2 swallows. You got some the other day? What'd
Hey,
you
Jeanette.
Oh,
I was just thinking the
No.
same thing. I need a drink, a glass of wine, a beer, or something. But I ended up getting a water.
We've been drinking Reese's margaritas. Well, she told us how to make them margaritas. Them
Zing Zang, the Zing
The
Zang,
natural
the natural
ones?
ones.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
they are so smooth and good.
Mm.
And I got some hibiscus flower. You make some hibiscus flower in water and pour that hibiscus in there. It's
check
good.
this out. That's what I've been doing.
Mm.
What?
I got
Ameritrade. Oh,
I got this
I
set
didn't know
up.
you had that.
I got it set up when I just hit it. You get to like if I get the
You been moving around in there, man? Have you been seeing stuff? You been moving around or no?
Yeah, I've been playing around in it for a little while today. Just reading up on some stuff, playing some videos. But more than anything,
The live run gonna give you everything.
what's the live run?
Just when you doing live.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna tell you, sometimes when the system's running behind and you place your order, you don't get filled right away. It might take a couple of minutes for it to fill. And that's what happened to me today, because I was trying to close my Boeing account. And it took a minute for the account to go through. And I thought we had a problem. So I click on the 2 boxes and cancel the order, thinking I canceled it, and it actually closed it out. And then I go back in and try to close it out again. I ended up having a -8 accounts, and I was only approved for 5. So I'm asking the guy at TD Ameritrade, how did this happen? He said, oh, you have a margin account. And I was like, I ain't signed up for no margin account. Meaning that I bought them on credit, basically.
Oh, Lord.
So that's the thing. Just make sure you ain't got no margin account once it opens up. And if you do, you can just have them cancel it. Because you remember when we signed up, Jeanette? You signed up for no margin, right?
Yeah.
I know.
I see your mic. Now you don't have video.
You see his mic?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
Click the video. Hit the camera.
Listen to this. As you know, wait a minute. We have worked hard. Gwinnett County has issued a stay-at-home
Oh,
order.
yeah.
Effective
Brittany sent that to me.
from
What?
3/28 through 4/13.
Gwinnett County locking us in.
This
Oh.
order under
Delos.
RC essential infrastructure creates the
You there? There you go.
Yeah.
What's up, Delos?
Man, I'm gonna have to use a different computer next time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I thought it was.
You sound okay. You look okay. Everything sound okay.
Man, Delos.
Yeah,
Hey,
because I was wondering how you split the screen though.
why you got me on there?
That's why I'm saying it's just you, not me.
There we go.
All right.
I had it on gallery.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's hosting? We hosting them.
Whoever signed in, I think that's
Yeah, but how do I have my account up. How do I get to that?
Yeah. See, you have to see. That's why I was trying to figure out how we. So you would have to share your screen.
well, everybody can share it, but it just
Yeah, because it's sharing. I just need to know how do I get my.
You gonna go to www.tdameritrade.
Yeah, I'm just saying how I'm trying to figure that out in here. What I can't access what I need. Where
I
did-
don't know. View options. Here we go.
Okay. How do I get here?
Chuck, you always snacking, ain't you?
Yeah, man.
Like a little pack rat.
So
Right.
I had it, but can you minimize this window?
Yeah, now that we got it, I'm trying to figure out because I know there's a way where
They say I'm viewing your screen, Delos.
you view. Okay, so let me stop sharing. Maybe that's it. All right.
Yeah. I thought you was gonna be sharing your stuff anyway.
Well, we needed to do it with Gerald.
With our account.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
The thing
So they
is,
can-
I gotta figure out how to do this. You
Hit the
can-
box over there and minimize, take it down a little bit.
Is there any full screen? Nope.
Or click on view options.
I see it in the back. It won't let me minimize this. Let's see.
Hey, Delos.
There you go.
Hey, Gerald was talking about you when you couldn't get on, man.
You were looking like this. Oh, and look at all these bells and whistles.
I said, I'm like,
Really?
I was like, this some fancy stuff right here. I can't even get on here. That's how fancy it is.
Man, this is crazy. So I can't get to what I need.
We're trying to figure out how to bring up a field to open up TD.
Yeah,
TD
I got
Yeah.
it in the background over there.
We got it in the.
Then just click on it and it take everything else down.
Click back there. Just click back there.
I can't get back there.
You can't click it. Or you clicking? It's just not receiving.
Mm-mm.
Click on view options.
Let's see if I can get my bookmarks. Let me see if I can go there.
I was wondering like how you split the screen, to even see the screen. I see we can all talk, like have conference, but how
You
do
gotta
you
go to
share
the view options. Hit on speaker view,
Speaker view.
top right-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just click on something, get to where you need to be.
How about, yeah, just stay up in there, mama. Stay up in there.
This is gallery view. I don't want gallery view and I don't want full screen. Oh, this is crazy.
There
It's
go
gonna be
quick share. What is that in there?
Hold on.
Nope.
Go back, let's see.
Use your share once you get whatever you want.
Okay.
All right, this is what you do. Go over to the right of your screen
Mm-hmm.
and put the arrow on the edge of it. If it's a full, do you have a full screen of yours?
There you go. You can split your screen right there.
Yep.
Make it small.
Yep. And then just click on the back wherever you want to go.
See if it responds now back there.
Let me see if I can move this up in the corner. Let me put in my password. Can y'all see?
You can't see our screen though, can you?
Can you see that screen?
I only can see y'all face.
Oh,
We
man.
trying to figure out how we share our screens to see.
What's more?
No,
Then down on the bottom, say share the screen.
There goes share screen right there, Jay.
Where?
Jeez, pull that back up. This is right.
Radio. Come on, radio.
Share screen.
These are a bunch of bells and whistles.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shit.
when I was sharing the screen, there you go.
There we go.
There we go. Now we know how to do this. Hold on.
Wow.
Boy, don't get hurt.
Hey, Gerald, 10 yards, 10 yards. Gerald say, I'm going all the way.
Yeah.
What is the password? I forgot it that quick.
Ellie Legacy. Legacy.
Yeah, but you know, I have it in. So crazy.
I got you, Ellie. G @
Gerald, you sure?
Yeah.
There it is.
Hey, what you drinking, man?
What is
You
it?
got a beer?
Jack Daniel and Lance Short.
Boy trying to get there.
Double fist.
Quarantine, boy. We need some stock in the alcohol and the
What
spirits.
is going
And
on?
then really with you, you got a double fist while you can.
Let's use our ID. Yes. 6 points. At least we know how to do this now.
Oh, and he got a stogie over there.
I got the one that I took from you.
Oh, the one, okay.
The burger.
Hey, I should have gave you another one for the road.
Yeah, it's all good.
Y'all might want to write that password down next time.
Dude, I have it.
Of course we got it written down.
Jeez.
Jeanette just got @ and asterisks and backwards threes and
Hey,
Hush.
that's that corporate password.
Yes, I'm so used to doing it. All
Yeah.
right.
Y'all can see that?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Where are we going?
All right, at the top. Type in, we just going for the sake of this training in the search bar.
Yep.
You want to type BAL.
BAL.
D as in dog,
Okay.
AL.
God, yeah. Delta.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, now you might want to utilize Gerald to write some of this stuff down. So when I typically
We're recording it.
Okay. So typically when we do a fundamental analysis, right, you want to know if you're making a good investment or not. So typically you scroll down a little bit. So anytime you type in a symbol, it's gonna take you to this summary page, and you see at the top, you got summary, news, social signals, charts,
Yep.
earnings,
Yep.
fundamentals. All right. So what I typically look at is if I'll just give you a little and we're gonna walk through it. Why this keep popping up? Oh, that must be somebody else.
Oh,
Is that on your screen, Jeanette, that disabled share? Hold on. No, it's on mine. It's on mine. Hold on. I done clicked off. Okay. All right. So crap. It keep popping this disable share. Okay. All right. So the first thing I do, hit that charts button.
okay.
All right. So when you just doing a fundamental analysis, right? You want to scroll down so you can see it a little bit. All right. So let's change the chart style a little bit. So hit that, go up there and hit chart style.
Mm-hmm.
Hit that drop down, and we want to do the candles.
Okay.
All right. And then we want to do hit that chart style one more time. Take that linear out of there. Let me see something. Can you unclick linear?
Nope.
Okay. All right. All right. I got to figure out because there's a way you can get those candlesticks a little closer. So just hit a 3-year view.
Okay. 3-year.
Uh-huh. All right.
Is it the Zoom?
So no, so right there, you can just stop right there for the sake of this training here. So you can see that the stock, you can kind of look and see when the stock fell off due to the public sentiment. When I say, anytime I say public sentiment, I'm talking about the news, anything that dramatically happened in the news. So you can actually look and see that due to the coronavirus, you're dealing with a $60 stock over average, between $50 and $60 stock on average, that would still be trading at $50 and $60 if it wasn't for the public sentiment, which was the news. So you can see good stock fail due to the coronavirus. Obviously, everybody know nobody's flying. So this is a drop in the market solely to the fact that the earnings report for the second quarter for Delta gonna be low because they losing money every day that this has been in effect. So the public, they reacted to that and say, well, I want to sell off my shares before it get too low. And as it fell, all the novice traders got out when they probably should have kept their stock. So everybody started dumping it. So this is like one of the first things I do is I kind of look at that. So if you scroll back up for me. Hold on, I'm trying to close this out. All right, so when you go back up, and what I was teaching Chuck is scroll down again. So hit that summary, right? So I always go back to the summary, like the summary in the charts. And so when you looking at a particular, okay. So when you looking at a particular stock, right, I always look and see how many other people out there is spending their money in this same stock through all this turmoil and everything. So right in the right-hand column at the very bottom, you'll see percentage held by institutions.
Bottom
That's
right.
Percentage.
I see it. 86.73.
Yep. So when they say percentage held by institutions, that means that Delta stock is in a bunch of mutual funds across the world, whether that be through Fidelity, through 401k, JP Morgan, all the big banks, all the central banks, they all got positions in this stock, right? So far, so good, right?
Yeah.
So then we say, okay, hey, Delta, obviously at some point, you see where it says ex dividend?
Ex-dividend, yep.
Yep.
All right. So typically when hold on. So typically when you have when a company is paying a dividend, that if you own the stock by the ex-dividend date, then you get to reap that benefit of getting a dividend payment as well. So what I'm noticing now is the annual dividend yield is no longer. So there may be a possibility that Delta put their dividends on hold until the economy come back, but they did pay a dividend. So you know that, okay, so far so good. We're in a good company. We got a company that's trading lower than expected due to some news. It's got good held by institution value, and they pay a dividend. So far so good. It checks off all the boxes. And there's a checkoff sheet that I'm gonna send to the email, so that as you go through this, you really don't have to remember any of this. You can just go in and check off all the boxes, and those are typically things that people buy. So another thing I also do, if you go to social signals up there, so you got summary, news, and social signals, you can kind of see right here, if you scroll down a little bit. Why they don't have any social signals? So they don't have any social signals. Go back up. Let's go to go scroll back down just a little bit, Jeanette.
Oh, okay.
So right there, we want to do so go back to summary. I want to show you something. And if you scroll down on the summary page, it'll tell you how all the top analysts feel about this particular stock. So if you scroll down on the right-hand side, you got reports and ratings right there on the right-hand side.
Am I missing it?
You got on the right-hand side, you got new constructs. Yep, you got Credit Suisse, the Street, the CFRA, right? So all of them are saying, hey, either if you got the stock, hold it. If you don't have the stock, it's in the outperform, it's green. The new construct, which is a group of analysts, they say, hey, it's damn near in the best situation. So you really can't go wrong owning this at this point. And if you look completely over to the left, what I acknowledged up front when I said that they suspended the dividend because they did pay it, if you look right over to the left, the March 26 news at 4/12 came out. Companies that suspended dividends.
Yep, buybacks.
The buyback. So this is what Delta did. They say, hey, we can't pay out any money, unfortunately, because the economy is down and nobody's spending money with us. So at this time, we're going to suspend our dividends until we can get back on our feet, which the stimulus bill got passed today. So I expect this stock on Monday to go back to a little normal. And as the coronavirus gets under control and the bell curve of the coronavirus starts to go down, then once we get on the other side of the bell curve, on the downside of the bell curve, I expect this stock to go back to normal. And so from looking at the chart right away, we kind of know that it's a $60 stock all day long. So the juicy part of the story is if you go back up.
Sorry guys.
You fine. How you doing? I know. So if you go into options chain.
Come on.
Yeah, you can.
Let me unblock this. Let me say always. There we go.
Yep. So then this screen pops up, right? So the 0 days to expiration is because it's past 4 o'clock your time, past 3 o'clock my time, and the market is closed. So that weekly option is nothing. So you go to the very next week, right? And we selling weekly options. So you're going to click that. And what you're going to do is, you notice on the right-hand side, it'll default to just 3. It just default to 3 in the money and 3 out the money calls and puts.
Okay, hold on. Something went wrong. Let me try to get back to it. There we go.
You can make this bigger.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So this it defaults to just showing you on the put side. So I'm gonna just talk on the right side of the house, right? So
Okay.
you can hit, but it hit view chain again. Yeah, hit
There we
view
go.
chain. Yep, there you go. All right, now when you open it up, it's gonna show you every available put and call that the market makers have out there for next week. So if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see, if you stop right there, so what we have here, right, on the bid side of the house, because you don't own any stock yet, right? So we
Correct.
basically saying, hey, we know it's a $60 stock, but we don't want to pay $30 for it right now. We want to take the risk and say, I'll take a chance to say, hey, I'll buy it. I'll feel comfortable buying it from you guys at $26 a share. You're a good company, pay dividends, percentage held by institution is high. I feel good about my investment here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 20. We're gonna say for the sake of this conversation, the 26 strike price.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So don't click that.
Okay.
So when you wanna, and I'm gonna walk you through setting it up, and then we can cancel it.
Okay.
But when you basically saying, hey, I'm gonna take $2,600 to leverage 120. Well, I'm gonna leverage 2,600 to make 120 in 5 days, right? So
Okay.
let's say you got enough to do 2 contracts, which would be $5,200 total, right?
Yep.
So you saying, hey, I'm gonna leverage $5,200 to make $240 in 1 week, right? So and keep this in perspective, right? If we did this successfully all month, you would make close to $1,000 in 1 month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have some loan paperwork that I'm also going to provide you all that'll show you the banks will take $12,000, loan it to an individual for a $2,000 return that will take 2 years to get back. You follow me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So now I feel even more comfortable leveraging 5,200 for 240 every week and 1,000 per month.
Mm-hmm.
At $5,200, if I know personally that the bank gonna loan 12,000 for a $2,000 profit for 2 years of payments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All day.
So Jeanette, go ahead and hit. So you don't want to hit that button right there. You want to hit the 120 on the big side.
Yes.
So before you do that though, okay, well, never mind. You're fine. So we'll go back to that screen. So on the action, just hit the action button. You see it in the pop up there?
To the left.
To the left.
Come down under quote, right there, action.
Oh,
see
okay.
action? All right, hit that. And then you want to hit, so we selling a contract to the public to open up the deal for us. So we're gonna sell to open the deal. So hit sell to open.
Sell to open.
Yep. Hit the number in contracts. Say we got $5,200. We comfortable with our fundamental analysis. We're gonna click 2.
Okay.
All right. And if you can get that whatever that is on the screen off. Is that my screen or your screen? Hold on.
It's your screen.
Okay.
So we're selling it to the public. The contract. It's good. We're taking this.
We lost your video.
You lost.
Can y'all hear me? Yeah. Yeah, can y'all hear me?
We
can
can
hear you, but your video, hit your camera for video.
Oh, okay, my bad.
There you go. Well, hit it again.
There we go. Okay. All right. So put in the price that was on the other screen. So we know that it was $120 for the premium. It's 1.20.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now hit review order, and that's as far as we're gonna go. So what that's telling you is you're gonna spend $5,200 to collect a profit of $238.70, and we're not gonna place the order. We're gonna hit, but I want you to just leave this up, and when we're done talking, we're gonna hit do not place.
Okay.
All right. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna leverage your $5,200. You're gonna collect immediately the minute you hit the button, and the minute they accept the trade, you're gonna collect $238.70, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna do that on a Monday. The contract don't expire until Friday.
Mhm.
Right. So the beauty of this is too, is you feel comfortable all the way up until this point, right? So let's just say the stock goes from $30 to $40, or let's just say the stock goes from $30 to $35 on Monday at 2:00 your time.
Okay.
Now the option contract that you sold, it may only be worth $30 at that point, right? We're gonna, for the sake of this, we're gonna say $38.70. What you can do, you don't have to wait till Friday until the contract expires. You can buy it back to close for $38 and keep the $200 and resell another contract closer to the actual strike price, which would be $35 at this time.
Okay.
Did that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I was processing the numbers.
Okay.
In the example.
So tell me what you want to do, G.
As far as
tell me whatever questions you got. I'm just gonna call Jamil and tell her to come check this food right quick. But tell me what part you want me to repeat or go back to.
okay, just the strike price of the deal, and then as it got bad, as we was monitoring it because of the end of the middle of the day or late in the day Monday, we got out of it. I just need those numbers.
Yes, ma'am. Possibly, yes. All right, hold on, G. So
Okay.
So say that one more time. Jamil picked up. I didn't think she
So-
was.
So we had it set up, and as we began to watch it, a midday to late day Monday, we began to bail out. So I was like, create that example again.
Okay. So because the strike price is at $30 and you go in at a 26 and you sell a 26 put contract,
Mm-hmm.
if that premium is paid to you based on the current strike price, which is $30.
Correct.
As the stock goes away from you, then the value of the contract goes down, but for the good. So then you don't have to wait till Friday to collect the $238 on the screen. So for the sake of the conversation, say it goes to $35 a share on Monday at 1:00, and the option is now only worth $38. You can buy back the contract, pay the $38 to get out of the deal, but the $200 remain yours because that's no longer the value of the deal anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I can send you some examples of that. Give me one second. Give me 1 second. Chuck, you can start talking. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
You don't understand, do you, Drew?
Yeah, I'm processing it. I'm processing it slowly because I'm looking at the example that we got placed the order and we hadn't placed it, but then I'm just trying to find.
I think it makes sense if you see it on the other screen. I'm gonna say do not place. So if we go back to, how do I go back to the that
Scroll up. Scroll up.
that options change?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
And then come back with a muffin, and I'll open up the door and let you get the pan. But
Come down to April 3rd.
Okay, I'm back.
All right. I think this may make a little Does that help if you're seeing?
Yeah, the originals. So
All right, so
we came back to this screen. Just to
right,
see.
okay. So you see, so the market makers make these prices, G, based off of the current strike price.
Mm-hmm.
So the current strike price is 30. So that's why they give you all these ranges. As the stock goes up or down, these prices and ranges will change to follow the action of the market.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But you don't really care because you've already got your contract out there for the price. It's already set.
Got it.
Right.
So in this case, if the market goes up to 35, then you see those yellows, the yellow, you see where it's yellow on the put side of the screen, on the right side of the
Yeah.
screen.
Yep.
Yellow
You see
shade.
right. So they call that in the money.
Oh, okay.
In the money just necessarily mean the stock is already at $30.
Mm-hmm.
So from 30 all the way through infinity, it'd be highlighted yellow.
Got you.
Anything below that $30 strike price is called out of the money.
Okay.
In the first 3 bars of the white and the first 3 bars of the yellow, you notice, Jeanette, if you go back up and you click, so just hit the drop down, don't change anything, hit range. You notice that the range will say near the money, in the money, and out the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, now go back down. So right, okay, stop right there, Jeanette. Go back up just a little bit. I want to describe the in the money. So anything, you see how these contracts at 19 only worth the bid price, I think is actually 0, but they're so those are out the money. So anything from 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, those are considered out of the money.
Uh-huh.
27, 28, 29, that's near the money.
Yep.
Everything in yellow is in the money.
In the money. Got it.
Right. So what we do, we gonna buy contracts slightly out of the money, and if the stock go say to $35, all these in the money and out the money shift with that number all day long. So what I'm saying is, G, if the stock go to $35 at 1 o'clock on Monday, you don't have to wait till Friday till the contract expire. Your value of your contract now is further out of the money. And what you do, you just buy it back for pennies on the dollar and then keep the difference in between what you buying it back for versus what you got paid for. Yeah.
I see. Okay. Okay. Okay.
And
So
the same thing goes for if it drop below you. So if it drop below you, there's no need to panic because we were comfortable with receiving the 238 anyway. So if it drops below you, then you just wait it out, right? And so as say the stock have to get put to you. Say the $5,200 is now exercised to exercise the contract, right? Say the stock fall to $23, right?
Okay.
So you's like, well, crap, I got this $26 contract out there. No big deal, right? You got 200 shares of Delta. No big deal because your fundamental analysis told you, hey, I'm in a good company. I'm not worried about it. No big deal. So what you do is that stock will get put to you this week, right? So you make $238 this week. So Jeanette, go to the following week.
Okay.
So G, keep in mind the shares just got put to you
yep.
at $26 a share. So you go to the following week and you scroll down. Now that you own the shares, you are going to go to the left side of the screen because now you own the shares.
Correct.
So now you want to go to the left. So Jeanette, if the shares got put to you, let's say at $26, scroll down.
Mm-hmm.
No need to panic. On the left side of the screen, you just say, well, shit. Well, excuse my French. You just say, well, I'll just sell them back. I'll just sell them back to the market at a say at a $31 strike price and collect $220 times 2 to sell them back to you at $31, which is $5 above what I got put to them, and I'm gonna collect the 500 in appreciation value, and I'm gonna collect 220 times 2.
Times 2.
So now I'm gonna collect almost $1,000 to sell them back to the community.
And your money, the 52 that you spent, is back in your account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your 52 plus your 1,000 plus the 238 that you got when you sold the contract on the put side. So now your account is up. You got your 5,200 back plus your call money and your put money. So now you're in 2-week period. If that scenario happens, then you got close to $1,400 bucks.
Right.
Now,
this
And if
is
it
wrong.
don't, and
This
if
is
it
wrong.
don't happen, if it doesn't happen, then you just put it back in the market again and you collect your premium again at 200 and some 500.
Mm-hmm. But this the wrong week, right? We on the week of the April 9th. Would that be?
I know. I did that.
Scenario.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did that, G, because if the stocks get put to you the week before, then you can't trade them that week. You got to go to the next week so you can sell them.
Right.
Okay.
So we sitting on them for a week.
Well, you sitting on them from Friday to Monday,
Okay. I got you. Okay.
right? Because the shares will get put to you on Friday, and then on Monday you can just go because Monday gonna take you to the next week, and then you just find you a comfortable strike price on the call side of the house and on the bid side, and then you just resell them.
So
Like I told you, that's what I got to do Monday. That's what I got to do with Royal Caribbean Monday.
right, and you resell them. You put them back in the public, and you can do that literally Monday. You ain't. I mean, so you're not sitting on them till Friday. You don't have to let them expire. It's not an expiration game on the call side of the house.
No.
Okay.
So once the strike, go ahead.
Well, go ahead, Chuck. No,
I was gonna say, go ahead.
Go ahead, Chuck.
No, what I was gonna say is, it stays like that till it comes up to the strike point, right, Delos?
Yeah.
And once it hit that strike point, do we need to hit a button or anything, or it's automatically done?
Actually, you can manually go in there and exercise it. If you don't do it at that point, then what'll happen is it'll just expire on Friday. And the game is you kind of wanna put them in position to be sold. So it's not a game of holding on to it. You get your money and then you just start all back over again. And you just put your money back on the put side of the house. But if you so as an example, I've had Roku for a year and a half on the call side because I wanted to.
Right.
Because I got it at $45, and so I was like, I just kept moving up with the market. So as the market went up, I rolled out of that contract and I bagged my number up, and I kept doing that because I didn't care, because I was as much as I can bag it up, I was gaining all that appreciation value that the market was moving up to me. So as the market got close to me, I bagged up again. As they got close to me, I bagged up again. I bagged it all the way up until like $134. From 45 because I wanted the shares and I saw what was happening, and so from that I gained. So now it doesn't matter what happens because I only paid $4,500. Well, I paid $9,000 for the shares, but I made $9,000. I made almost $12,000 in premiums the whole time. So I'm playing with their money now.
Yeah. Okay, so let's back up. Let's back up to the put side of the house. When we came in this example, we came in at 26 on the put side in your example, and that was in your definition, that was near the money. So is that the strategy for everything that once we do our analysis? We want to come in near the money because that gives us that gray area for the market.
It gives you a little bit of cushion, and so we were near the money, correct. And what you try to do is, G, you try to say, hey, I can, you can go further out, right? If you comfortable. So it's kind of like what you want to make, right? So say you didn't want to do 26, say 26 wasn't comfortable for you, and you say, you know what, man, I'm gonna go in at 22. So I'm gonna leverage $4,400 to make what's the number? It'd be 22. So 190 bucks.
Right, because you got
Two contracts at $95.
right.
So it depends on like what you're like, because you'll start building your own strategy as you go. But that's kind of that what you just said is kind of what I've been doing. Like I make sure that I'm not too close. And if it's a stock that I really want to own that I think gonna go back up, and I'll give you an example of that. When Chuck bought Boeing, right, and he can contest to this, he went in with $5,000, right, because Boeing was at 90 bucks.
Yeah.
I told Chuck, you kind of want to get a little. Chuck went way out the money, like, but
We did 55.
55, but the premium was so high, he was okay with it because the premium was like $309 or whatever. So Chuck did that. But what happened was I told him sometime these stocks will run away from you. And that's what happened. Boeing went from $90 to $180 in 1 week.
Mm.
But all Chuck did was bought the contract back for pennies. Like I forgot what it was. It was $20, $19 or something like that. So he kept the difference between the 19 that he paid and the 300 he received.
Mm-hmm.
Because it ran away from him so fast. And so what happens is when you get a hold of stocks that done fell out the sky, like it's so volatile, the market's so volatile right now. These stocks got good premiums. And say you wanted to hold, Delta. Say you really wanted it. You can go in if you really loved it. Like people that had Delta before that had it and it fell down from the rafters when they had it at 60.
Mm-hmm.
They'll want to go back in at 29 and collect 256. You know what I mean? Because they really want the shares. They want the stock to drop to $28 just so they can get 100 shares of it. Or because it makes no sense to just go to the market and buy them at the market value price. And at this point, I'm getting paid, I'm getting paid 256 times 2 to buy 200 shares. Where before, what we was taught, just go to the market and buy them before they go up. Well, nobody told us I can get paid to buy them before they go up.
Right.
And that's what you got right. I mean, and as we go, G, there's little things that I'll drop on you that like it won't take as long. I'm talking about if we on a regular pace, we talking about maybe 30, 40 days. You and Jeanette, y'all will be adding things to these conversations as well. It won't be, it'll always be questions because I even like stuff that I have to go research myself just to make sure that I'm, I got things good. But I'm always trying to learn something pertaining to just this though, not other stuff. That's why I don't know Forex or futures or any of that other stuff.
Yeah. No real need. I mean, you focus on this and have success until you do want to expand. It's there.
And like I said, I try to use real life lessons like a $5,200 house, or you're gonna get say you just getting $238 a month. I mean $238 a week. Times 4. Yeah, a week. Can you collect $238 a week from a $5,200 house?
Yep. Say less.
You can't. And then, like I said, I'm gonna show you a personal loan that I took out years ago. That I'm gonna go download. That show you I borrowed $12,000 and the bank only wanted 14 back, but they gave me 2 years to pay it. And so when you know all those things, you don't really feel like, oh, well, this is not making any sense. It makes all the sense. If the bank can take the risk, I know I can.
Yeah.
And then, so I'll throw this out there, hey Jeanette, if you get off this screen, go put up, and I'm gonna tell you, and I showed Chuck this, and this is just the arena, and I think I may have done this on my phone the other day, but close out of this and put in put in shop, SHOP.
Okay, let me close.
You could have just put it right there.
And scroll up. Yep, there you go.
SHOP.
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 Whoa, why did he kick me out?
You click on something.
No, I didn't. I just typed it in.
You got two icons up there. Is it in the other one?
Let me see.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Why don't you just hit remember my nobody in this house?
Guess I didn't see it. All right.
Oh,
Where we going? SHOP.
Right. Yep.
Wow.
All right. Now go to the options chain on this. All right. So you see how these premiums are just crazy. $2,200, $2,300, $2,400.
over here the bids.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the put side.
On the put side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So typically after I got my feet wet in those $30 stocks and those $50 stocks, I took 40 grand and said, I'm gonna take 40 grand and I'm gonna make $2,400 a week. Hold on, I'll be right back. Just digest that right quick. Hold on.
So you see what's the strike? What's the first strike point?
420.
So he had to have $4,200
Yep.
to get in there, but he was gonna make, what was it, $2,290?
2450.
So you're gonna make 20. No, it's at the very first one up there. The strike point of what's the bid say?
Oh, the 415.
Which one?
Which one? Where are you?
Okay, on the very first where it says puts up there,
Uh-huh.
and then what is that first put?
It's 415, but the bid is 2250.
Right. So he needed $41,000,
Yeah.
but he was gonna make $2,250 a week, and his money still just sits there. If it doesn't fall down to the money. But even if it did, he
Okay.
roll over to the call side and put up a contract for it.
Right.
And so G,
Because
like you'll
because
have,
Shop is a
I'm back.
great company.
Okay.
And so G, like, so when you say, hey, when you know what you know, right? Would
Yeah.
you take 40? Would you buy a $40,000 house to make a little bit over $9 grand a month on?
Heck
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
So what I did is after I had built up, I left the 30 and $40 stocks and the 50 and the $60 stocks. Then I gradually moved up into the $100 stocks. Because as you move up, some of the premiums just get that much better. But because your fundamental analysis and your process, you never break your process and get greedy, you'll always be okay because you're not trying to go outside of what you know, right? And try to guess at like that video you sent me, right? So I'm gonna talk a little bit about that video that you text me.
Yeah.
That gentleman, right? He had a process. He used the 200 moving day average and the 20-day moving day average.
Yeah.
And so Jeanette, close out of this. I want to show you this right quick.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So when he was talking about that, right? So hey, collapse that screen at the bottom. There you go.
Okay.
All right. So when we talk about moving day averages, scroll down, Jeanette. Where the chart at? Go.
It says
Oh, they don't
chart
have no charts available. Okay, so for the sake of this conversation, let's go put in Roku. ROKU.
You.
Yeah. Hey, Bud. Hey, can you have India bring me my sweatshirt, please? Up in the room, in the bedroom. All right. So when you see down at the bottom, you got the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the S&P,
Yep.
right underneath the chart.
Yep.
That chart right there.
Yep.
All right. You see that SMA?
Yep.
That's where that gentleman goes, right? So hit the chart button at the top, and that's in the row with summary up there.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna show you how he set his screen up. Scroll down. Thanks, man. All right, so hold on. Keep going down. Where is it at? Okay, hold on. I'm putting this sweatshirt on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. All right. Get my bearings here. Hey, scroll back up. All right, stop right there. Let me see something. Okay, go back to summary for me right quick. How is it set up like that? So I'm gonna tell you how he did that. Well, just scroll down a little bit, and we're gonna go back to that SMA.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now click on it.
It's grayed out.
It's grayed out.
Yeah, it's grayed out.
Huh.
Good.
All righty. Let me see. Type in T. I wonder why it's not letting us do it.
T, just the letter T.
Yeah, it's AT&T. Yeah. See if that's grayed out too.
Yep.
Whoa, wonder. Oh, hit charts. I wonder why it's not. Hit that charts up there again. Let's see. Maybe it's got something to do with the settings. I don't know if I added it. I'm gonna figure out how I added that to mine, but you can go in and put in those parameters, right? You can set it at 20 and 200.
Okay.
And so if you want to use that strategy, I'm gonna show you all how to change that. I guess we're gonna have to do it on the next call.
Okay.
But I wanted to show you something that I can leave you all with right quick.
Okay.
If you go back up to the top,
Mm-hmm.
go to research and ideas, which you're already in.
Okay.
Go to screeners, which is down in the middle at the bottom.
Yep.
All right, hit stocks.
Mm-hmm.
So hit create screen, and I'm gonna tell you what this is. So before I was only buying stocks that I knew existed in my head.
Yeah.
Which was the worst thing I could have done. So until I took a whole class on this, right? So it wasn't until I took that class on this that it really took off for me. So I was, and I told Chuck this story. I was buying Sprint and AT&T and Verizon and all the companies because I knew of those companies, right? And I was like, oh, they doing good. Those companies do good, but they don't pay they're not volatile enough. People just hold and keep those for the dividend payment. And so those companies there's not enough movement in those companies. Yeah. So what I want you to do is I had to come up with a way I went to a class and this lady was telling me about this debt company, and I'm thinking, well, how in the world did she find that, right? So go down on the left hand side. I got this pop up on my screen that's in the middle of the screen. Okay, go down to price. Hold on, let me see.
Price and volume.
Yeah, price and volume. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
And then you want to hear current price. All right. Then you want to go to so you see that there's 11,877 matches. That's how many stocks out there in the market.
Mm.
All right. So go back up,
Mm-hmm.
and then you want to go to say you see where it says current price over to the right.
Yep.
All right, so you only got, say you got $5,000, right? But you want to do some fundamental analysis on all the companies in your price range that you can do contracts on, right? Because you only got a certain amount of money.
Filters. You setting a
So you-
filter
Right.
to
So
find.
you don't want to see anything over $50 because you only got, starting out, just for now, for the sake of this conversation, 5,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what you want to do is you want to check the $10 through $20 stocks. They really not good. Those to me are considered kind of pennyish, like they not good companies. So you want to check anything from 20 to 50. So you want to check the 20 box and the 50 box, and uncheck that 10 to 20 box.
I did.
Okay. Then you want to hit view matches.
Now just a filter.
Right. So now you got all these companies, right?
Wow.
Then now you can go and say, hey, I'm gonna research all these guys and see how I can maximize my profits with the money that I'm starting with, right? So if you scroll back up,
Mm-hmm.
and then you want to hit that see complete table at the top. And what this does is it'll put all of those in order for you by price.
Mm.
So, and then you can start researching the company using the fundamental analysis that I just showed you. You
Yep.
can also talk to Devin and get his take on. He can do a deeper dive into any of these companies with the tools that he has,
Mm-hmm.
and you can come up with a good, hey, I'm gonna share this with the group type of thing. So I'll give you right out the gate. DDT, right? Dillard's Capital Trust.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't touch that with a pole.
Okay.
So there's things that you'll start to see. All the companies that trade in the $30, $40, $50 range, those companies do pretty good. Now you'll also notice that as we start progressing, there's certain people that only play with the Dow, like the 30 stocks that the Dow hold. Them the only stocks that they go, the stocks in the S&P 500. Obviously, you got 500 stocks to drill through, but the Dow only got 30. Some people just play in the Dow, like that's their deal. They don't do nothing else. If it ain't on the Dow, they don't want it. You know what I mean? And so you'll start coming up with your own little strategies and things that you'll stay away from based on your history with the company or stock movement, because you really want to be engaged in a stock that moves quite a bit. Like people want it, people trade it. Some of these companies they stagnant, and the stock is stagnant because of that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna show you one more thing. So we're gonna look at just real quick. We're gonna go to Roku again, ROKU.
Now I can save the screen. If I save this, how do I get it back? Do you know?
You'll go back into your stock screener, and it'll be up under that name.
Okay.
Whatever you save it as.
Okay. If I save this, I'm just gonna say.
So you can, I put Simon Sites on mine. You can put Alphen Sites or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right.
And so you
Close
can
this
close
out.
that out. Yeah. And I'm trying not to give you too much too fast, just to
No, that's
kind of
good.
bring you along. But if you go to, say, Roku at the search bar,
Mm-hmm.
all right.
Okay.
So when any company that and I told Chuck this, you only want, now you saw how many matches you had, right? 11,000 some stocks out there. We drilled down to like 1,400 of them.
Mm-hmm.
You really only want to be an expert about 13 or 14 of those.
Okay.
So and this is why you want to become an expert at where the prices were and how they move and all of that, because hit the earnings, hit it right there next to summary, news, social signals, charts.
Mm-hmm.
Hit earnings, yeah. Now scroll down. When these earning dates come out, right? You kind of want to know when the next one is coming. So it's unconfirmed, but the next Roku earnings date is May 6th. That's their second quarter earnings report. When those come out, they are live. So you can actually listen into the actual call that the top honcho is having with the public.
Oh,
He's
wow.
going to be able to, from listening to that, you will kind of know what everybody else sentiment is on the phone, because you're going to hear them asking questions. And if he say, hey, we ain't got nothing new coming out, then guess what's going to happen when that phone hang up?
They gonna sell it.
They going to sell it. So any company that you're dealing with, make sure you know when the next earnings report come, because that is going to be beneficial to how the market trade that same. So they have before the bell open earnings reports, or after the market close earnings reports. So if it's before the bell, then you got to be at your computer that morning, because you're going to need to do something. If it happens after the bell, you're going to need to be at your computer the following morning, because it's going to do something.
Right.
So you can look at all the earnings reports, and you can scroll down. I think there's the last, so they'll tell you what the last, nope, they don't have it on here, but they last earnings report, it was good. So they have these numbers that they have to hit. And if they don't hit those subscriber numbers, then the company can't report, hey, we did better than earnings. If a company doesn't do better than earnings, then it's gonna be a sell-off.
Okay, that's good information.
Yeah, and it's just doing your homework, because like right now I can tell you that you are successfully set up to make you about $1,000 a month with your $5,000.
Right.
Okay.
And hey, do me a favor, hit that social signals for me right quick, because I just want to. All right, scroll down, because I wanted to show you all this, but I wonder why it's not popping up for you. Okay. Because so what's on that screen when it does, and I'm not sure if it's because it's new. What social signals are, it'll tell you how many thousands of times the name Roku has been tweeted on Google, Twitter, Facebook, all of those platforms. And you can see what people are tweeting about the company.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder why this has been removed.
Huh?
It's saying that it's been removed. I wonder why it's been removed.
It's probably because they don't have the staff in the office. Those people that work on this, the people that work on this type of statistics are probably coronavirus. Yeah. So TD Ameritrade probably don't have those people in the office to get the numbers.
Okay.
But yeah, it's an awesome platform. And there's one more piece to this. I'm gonna just give it to you tonight, just so you have it. In the in the plus symbol at the top, add a bar. Because I know a lot of people go, man, I want those charts that the guys got on TV. Well, with your subscription came this, and I gave it to Chuck the other day. Type in Think or Swim.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got it.
Oh, you already got it?
we
You want to
downloaded it on
download
the
it.
phone.
We got it on the phone.
Yeah, you want to download it on you want to download it here.
The other car kind of block it.
Okay.
Start at 7.
Hey, Amby, come in and do it right quick. I'm on a conference call.
So just click on it.
I'm moving.
Hey, go back up and type in Think or Swim download. There it is. Yeah, just do it that way. Huh?
That guy, right?
Who?
Jason.
Who?
He had a contest today.
Who?
So Jason. So he kept rooting on Patrick. He always
Come on over here and say something to them.
He always roots on me. He always wants people to beat me.
Oh, hold on. Hey,
He did a contest. So.
Oh.
Hi everybody.
Hello, who am I talking to?
Hey, Miss.
How you doing?
Oh, that's Misty. Hey, Misty.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Good.
Doing good.
Good. Anyway, he had a contest, right? And he had a contest. What's this for?
I was using it to undo all those boxes. I gotta take them back.
So he said, well, anybody writes 2 autos. At first it was 1 auto.
I'm trying to move in the house.
What are you doing now?
Oh, I don't know. So 1 auto in the home. So then he 1 auto and whoever the tiebreaker for membership. Well, I wrote an auto, Patrick wrote an auto, and Jessica wrote an auto. And he's giving her half day, so he's giving her bases. So like when she's walking in the door, he's giving her leads. So then he's like, well, you know, and then Patrick's like, oh, I got 2 autos.
Hello, you there?
He's like, well, I guess you're gonna get my grandma, because I'm writing registration for her grandma.
Hello.
Hey Patrick, I said, I'm gonna get you.
Okay.
But I got
I'm just moving in the house.
membership.
Oh, okay.
So then
It's starting to rain on.
How about Patrick didn't
It's
like
starting to rain a little bit.
I wrote the 2nd auto and got 7 memberships. I said, well, I guess your grandma's gonna be my customer then, Jason. And he looked. He's like, oh, I guess she is. I'm like, yeah, what's fair is fair. You said that renters policy is coming to me, right?
All right, hold on. Let me cut the light on.
Pretty good. No, she'll probably just call me directly.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna just move down into the basement. Hold on.
You downloaded it, Jeanette? Still download?
I have it open. Where am I supposed to download it at? I logged into it.
Oh, it's probably still downloading. It's a big file.
Y'all don't see the screen?
I don't see nothing downloading.
He's showing Gerald and Jeanette
What you got on your
how to
screen?
operate. What you need to be learning how to do too. I know.
What you got on your screen?
Huh?
Can you see our screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see a screen. That's not it though.
That's not it?
Hold on. Yeah,
No.
let me do this. Let me do this. Hey, go into the search bar, Jeanette, up top, and type in Think or Swim right there. All right, that first one, yeah. And then hit Get Think or Swim. And then, download Think or Swim right there to your right.
Think or Swim?
It's gonna spin for a minute, y'all.
Is it? What'd you tell Dorian?
Oh yeah. It's gonna take a minute for it to come up.
I told
You
him.
see, it's actually downloading on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it's a big file. Hey, Andy, you want to throw that in the sink for me, babe?
Right here down at the
Hey, Andy.
Hey, Andy.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Jamil.
Hey.
Yo, what's up, Jamil?
Hey, hey.
My baby asks for them all the time.
Oh, we missed them.
Is India and Ambria coming over?
Who's that? Shaden
Yeah,
or Harlem in there?
Jaden. And she is done. Done. Am I opening this, Delos?
Yeah.
Yeah, because my space that I was, the chair, the space, everything, because I was doing school and, big fella just had to come downstairs and, made all of that.
You can't use this version of the application with this version of OS. Oh, great. Oh, well, I'm going to have to get with Dorian.
Yeah, because Apple must be blocking it.
Let me
Well,
close
you
it
know how to get it.
Yeah.
Hey Chuck, if you got it up, you can share your screen and show them what it looks like.
All right. Hang on.
Let me log out of here.
I've been in there on my phone.
Yeah, it's really cool on the screen. It's a lot to it, and then what I've had to do, G, is go to the TD Ameritrade office. They'll do a class for you as much as you need to show you how to work it. It's a lot. It's a big boy. It's the stuff that you see them guys looking at on TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a beast. It's a beast of a platform. And this comes with your subscription to TD Ameritrade. It's wonderful.
I'm trying to find something, babe. I'm sorry. Trying to find my share my screen.
That's what I'm looking for.
It's in the middle, I think, Chuck. But Jeanette got a.
It was, but
I got a new share.
Yeah, because right now, go to view options at the top. Is it up there?
hold on. I'm gonna see it now. I'm saying share my screen. You
Yeah.
cannot share your screen while other participants. You got to turn yours off, Jeanette.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jeanette got to release hers.
Okay, wait a minute. It's telling me resume share. I paused it. How do I stop share?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So now I can share mine. Is that what you talking about, Delos?
Yep.
Look.
So Gerald and Jeanette, this is what y'all was trying to download.
wow.
That
Whoa.
this is the real deal. This is like the Bentley. This is the Bentley of all data. Over to the left, you can even add your TV. Like, so Chuck, go down to Trader TV.
You ate all of them?
Hey, go ahead and click on it, click on it, Chuck. See if anything on. It may not be, but let's see if they got something recorded. So when you're at home, this is the reason why people have 3 or 4 screens, because they doing their analysis on one, they got their account on one, and they watching TV and got this monster right here on the other. And you can watch CNBC, you can watch TD Ameritrade got their own channel that you can watch, and it's just a plethora of information.
Use the key to get in.
And you don't want to complicate things too far. You just want these things for data. You want to know how to be able to use them.
Yeah.
Not master them. I mean, over time you will master them, but for now, you're just looking at key data that you need to pull the trigger up, make a decision.
Yeah. That starts at the other one opens.
Okay.
And like you can watch TV, have your, so you get one screen for just this platform here, then another screen for what we just used, Jeanette,
Yep.
and then another screen you can have just for your sheets that you got up of companies that you're following. But so for this right here, so this is Boeing. He's looking at Boeing, and it gives you the same options that the other screen gave you. So Chuck, go to DAL. And it's gonna bring up the same chart we just looked at on the other platform. And both of these platforms go together. So you'll see the bid and the asking price. So one thing that I didn't go over when we were going through this screen was the ask price is for people. So you gotta wonder, like, well, you can bet, like when somebody said they're gonna short the market, hey Chuck, go back up. So the concept of shorting the market, right? So say somebody wants to bet against the market, like say you don't want to bet with the market. You saying, man, this stock finna go down to $0. So what you do is on the put side, you will buy a contract. You will buy to open. Basically, you say for the sake of this conversation, we're gonna go to the strike price 19. So starting at the top, 10, 11, okay. So the ask price is 23 cents. That's $23.
Right.
All right. So a person may buy a $23 option contract to bet that the stock by April 3rd is going to be below $19. If the stock drops down,
you'll make up the difference between that 19 and 23.
No. What happens is, what happens is, Jeanette, is if the stock fall down to $5, that $23 contract now becomes a $100 contract, and that's how he gets paid, because he shorted the market. And some people, so for an example, say, hey Jeanette, you and I said, hey, I think Delta going down, Delos. I say, well, I agree with you based on what we know, right? We're gonna buy a contract. We're gonna pay now. We're not receiving anything. We're gonna pay $244. We're gonna pay $244 to buy to open a contract that we're gonna bet that the stock is gonna be below $29 at April on Friday, April the 3rd.
Right.
Say the stock goes down to $13. Now remember, I tell you the market makers, they move these numbers to match what's going on in the market. So count how many dollars that is past the 29. They're gonna add exponentially to that $29 contract, where now it's gonna be worth, say, so if you count down, right? So hold on, and hopefully you can understand this. I just got pop-ups. I don't know, what's my screen cracked, and now I think it's picking up my voice. So if you count backwards, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, you see how much the $37 ask is?
Yeah.
It's gonna go up the same way once the stock go down. So then a $250 contract that we bought will now be worth $950. So in reverse, we're gonna sell the contract back for we're gonna buy it back for $945 and keep the difference in between the $250 that we paid for it and what the current price is, because the stock went in the other direction.
Okay, so that's the definition of a short market.
That's shorting the market. but I'm not trying to talk to you all about that right now. I
No.
just threw that out there just in case you guys wondered, well, what's the ask price for?
Right.
That's people shorting the market in reverse of what you're doing when you're not shorting the market. So a put seller is basically saying, I think the market gonna stay above my strike price. I feel I'm a bull. I'm a bull at that point.
Right.
Well, as many as it is of us bulls, there's bears.
Right.
The bears say, well, I think it's going down even further. So then they don't sell a put. They're gonna buy a put.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the ask column is.
The ask column is straight for people that are buying or shorting the market.
Okay.
Okay.
On both sides, on the call side too. So you got a call trader that says, I'm betting that the stock gonna be below a certain price, just like on the call side. But I've been on both sides of the fence. Like I've shorted a sector, basically marijuana sector. I shorted a couple stocks in that. I bought and I'm primarily a put seller and a covered call seller, and that's what I focus on. And so there's so many names out there. There's all these acronyms and definitions of things like a straddle, a strangle,
Swing.
a swing. Well, a swing trader, those are all avenues. So like in a subdivision, those are all just streets in a subdivision. I just choose to live on one street.
Yeah, when you get in, that's what happens.
Chuck.
Oh, it doesn't
You gotta
matter.
mute that.
What?
Okay.
Sorry about that. Missy was talking, y'all. Sorry.
You all right.
No, don't be sorry, man. Be careful.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Like I was telling Jeanette,
when we have these calls, G,
uh-huh.
and we structure them and focus them just step by step by step, then it all started to hit to you. But there's homework to be done. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
yep.
I'm gonna start doing it, right? I'm gonna start texting you guys, hey, it's Monday, this is what I'm doing. You can look at it, see if it's matching everything that we're talking about on these calls. And if it's something that's outside the guardrails, then by all means call me out and say, Doze, what's the deal here? Because this is not fundamentally, I'm not seeing why you chose this. And I'll tell you, and you'll see, I don't bounce around a lot. I got out of the 11,000 stocks that I showed you on your screener.
Mm-hmm.
You window that down to 1,000, 1,400 of those, and out of that, you're gonna dwindle down to 15. You don't because you don't have the mental capacity. Some of these companies hire people to take on master 20 or 30 stocks at a time, and they dish that out throughout a team of people. But just being us, right? We gotta focus. We don't have the mental capacity to take on a whole lot of that data. We just stick to our little game plan and cut our little slices out. Like, and as your money grows, then you can do what I showed you with a shop, like Shopify, where you can move up into a $30,000 stock or a $40,000 stock and get some of those bigger premiums as you move along. And as you move along, you'll start your money start gaining, and then you go from one contract to 2 contracts, and from 2 contracts to 3 contracts. And the ultimate goal is, what I want to help you guys do is build all the way up to 10 contracts.
Okay.
Right.
And once you get there, like, we always gonna be a team. So I don't say, hey, I'm dropping you off. I'm just saying, hey, we just going, as a family, we just gonna continue to learn together and stick together on ideas and information and data, and incorporate, whoever else wants to know what, kind of what we're doing. And so you can see, your money grow. And not to point your money out there, Chuck, but if you can look to the left-hand side of Chuck's screen right now, Chuck started with $5,500. Chuck's sitting at, and he's only been doing this 1 week. Chuck at $6,869.
Yep.
So you can see, and Chuck is like my testimony to, hey, I just gave him a little bit to run on, but Chuck has been working hard though. Like he called me when he got a question, you know what I mean? But he has really done good with the money that he started with, and it's a true testimony that it could be done. Like we not in the business to lose money, but I will be the first one to tell you, sometimes you won't make money every day. You know what I mean? It may take the whole 5 days to get your gain, but if you go into it with a goal, so I say go into every week with a goal. And after every meeting, I'm gonna say the same thing. Go into next week with a goal. And the goal may be, I just want to get $300 this week. And as we grow, then your goal goes up. I want to make $500 this week.
Right.
And then I expect for you to be saying, hey, I'm making $1,000 a week. And the good thing about it is, I'm not selling you a subscription to myself like most people do. Like there's a lot of stuff on the internet. I don't subscribe to none of that. I went the hard way. Like I told you, G, I walked in the woods in St. Louis and came out in Wyoming.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I will watch those videos, like that video that Dorian sent. Very informative. I'm gonna try the 20 and the 200 moving day average. I'm definitely gonna look at it and see, but I think that it was kind of targeted towards somebody that's buying single individual shares. You know what I mean? Because he was like, get in. I'm like, with options,
right.
I can't get in as many times as that green bar. That green bar suffers smothers the red bar.
Right. That's what my question was going to be to you: is how could you incorporate that?
I think it's more for day traders and people that may be selling Forex. So that's why I wanted to see, maybe get Dorian on the call too and ask those questions so that I can pick up on to like kind of what he's doing. Because as you make money, you're gonna want to know other things too. Like I said, right now it's a subdivision out there, but we just living on one street with this strategy. We not on several streets yet. We're just on one street, and Forex is another street on its own.
Yeah.
And so and that's why I don't know nothing about it, but I'm more than willing to have, Dorian teach me what he knows, and then I can see if I can further my knowledge myself and see, if it's room in there for something that I could do, you know what I mean? But
what he's done, and he'll explain it, is he's found a niche. Like you have your niche. So he's really compressed everything, and he has that same kind of a walked in the woods for 2 years.
Right.
And now he's got the crosshairs on a strategy kind of like yours that's been very profitable for him as well. But obviously we could share that with you.
And I really just wanted to share, just as Dorian did with me, like when we got together this past January or December. There's things that I said I wanted to help with too, because I know with him having 2 young kids, I feel like, and me and him have that conversation where I may just say, hey man, let me send you 10 grand, let you do your thing, because most of it is building up the money. So I can show you the difference in between a $5,000 trader and a $40,000 trader. The income is different. The premiums are different. The concept though is the same.
Concept's the same.
The concept is the same. The premiums are just higher.
Yeah. Because
I figured
what you showed us at that Roku is the same concept.
But the premiums.
It's just the premiums are higher.
It's just the premiums are different. The strategy is the same. As you learn the strategy, your strategy stay the same. You may incorporate a few other things as you get fancy with it, but overall, a person may need a jump in capital to help get started so that they can get rolling. You know what I mean? Because that's the hardest part. And that was the question that Chuck asked me. Like, hey, if it's like this, like, why ain't everybody doing it? And I told him, it's only 2 things. A, you got the money and not the know-how, or B, you got the know-how and not the capital. And it takes both of those entities to meet in order, to be successful. And that's what it boils down to.
Yep. Makes a lot of sense, man.
Yep. And I always use that analogy where I just say, hey, and I can share the screen. I think I did this. Hold on. If see, I don't want to mess this up and then I can't get back in. But I had I'll just forward it to the email for you all. But when I was because I'm working with Dennis too. And so what I do is when I first met with Dennis, I just gave him the analogy of the house, just like I did with Chuck, so that you can see you don't have to stop real estate. Real estate is important.
Yeah.
But you can incorporate this in addition to that, and it may help support your real estate endeavors too. So what happens is, I always say, when I just talk about like my personal struggles with a home is cutting the grass, something going wrong, paying the insurance, paying the mortgage company, all the repairs, driving back and forth all that time, and then I get juiced or hosed on the rent, right? Then I'm like, oh man, now I got to take money that I was bringing into my home to pay for another home that I don't live in, but it's mine, right? So we can say, oh, well, you take out an equity loan. Well, I take out an equity loan. Now I'm more in debt with the same problems. Like my tenant didn't get no better because I got an equity loan. My issues with the house didn't get no better because I got an equity loan. But I realized that if I can go take out 40, if I feel just that much comfortable taking out 40 grand and buying a house that somebody else is going to live in, once I learned this, then I felt that same comfortability taking that 40 grand and doing this with it. So at that time, I wasn't against the real estate. I just said, hey, I've had good days and I've had bad days. On this side, I primarily had more good days than bad days. So I said, I can be in the house, and my wife can tell you, like, I was working, I would come home, change clothes, be right back out the door, not coming home till 10:30, 11 o'clock at night when we had small children. And it kind of wore me down. I know it kind of wore her down. And so when I said I needed something else I could do. And just one day, I go to the baseball game and I'm thinking things through, and the guy left the paper in the seat, and that was it. And that's how I derived right here, because I needed something else to do. I couldn't be out the house like I was a bachelor again, because it just took so much energy out of me. I'm like, I didn't want to be deterred away from doing real estate or picking up jobs for people or whatever. It just took time away after, because you work a full-time job. So after working a full-time job, then trying to make some extra money to make your wife happy, you end up making your wife sad because you ain't there. Yep. And then it's like, well, I got a few extra dollars, but by the time you done got the damn check, shit, you gotta go on a vacation because you ain't been there. So I just said, now I'm in the same room with her. It's just some reading for me. She reading, I'm reading. We in the house together. I ain't in the street. I'm just right here. And then I start making more money. I'm thinking, damn, well, this ain't popular on Facebook. Ain't no rap songs about option trading. Ain't none, they actually, you go in the library, they down there hiding all the books. Like, you know what I mean? So it kind of got me to focus on things that I can better help my family with, right? So then when I say, I wanted to learn it so bad because I wanted to tell somebody else about it. You know what I mean? I didn't want to, it's not like, oh, I got mine. No, I wanted, especially black folks, I just wanted to get out. Like Dorian. When I sat down with Dorian, he was talking to me, but it was like he was speaking Spanish though. But I know he know the language. I just need him to teach me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I know that with two small children, he gonna need a boost. And so it's like a stimulus check for him. Like, take this, man, and make it work.
Yeah, that's some hell of a stimulus,
really?
bruh. Hey, I don't know how much more time we got. Oh.
We've got, yeah, it's about to drop off at 8:30.
It is.
Yeah.
So I was trying to get like, we know how to do the research now, the analytics, but going ahead and getting into what's your advice as far as getting our money placed into a contract? Because we in the market.
Right. So I know Chuck, me and Chuck in Royal Caribbean right now. He pulled it up, but I would think, hey Chuck, pull up Delta, right? And so understand why I keep going back to certain stocks versus others is because there's a limitation in capital. And so I can't go look at Boeing that's trading at 150 because to do one contract of Boeing, you need 15 grand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm sticking with a sector, meaning the airline sector, because all of those stocks fell off the table and we all know why. And it's something that you can relate to. And it's something that you can follow based on the news that you're getting, right? So the stimulus package was just approved. The House approved it and sent it to Trump. So it's about to be signed, right? And then inside that stimulus is, hey, there's going to be money for the airline recovery, whether that be Boeing, Delta, American, all of those guys, right, finna get a boost. So all of those stocks are pretty safe, and we kind of know what they fell from. So if I'm speaking from my money, Gerald,
right?
If I had your incoming money, then I would. So Chuck, what you got up there? So we looking at. We're looking at Delta. We're looking at live money right here, G.
Okay.
So if you wanted to put another $200 with what you've already started with, then I would suggest you go in at a 26 strike price and collect the $240. Because I'm gonna tell you this right out the gate. Monday morning, after Trump gets on TV and he tells the public it's approved, people are going to start expecting checks, and he started defining dates that people will receive these checks and money. That stock is going to go to about $38.
Yep. I was thinking about Delta when you had the example up earlier. We already good. We entered at 5,500. Okay,
so you good. So Monday, I can text you all, and I'll get on the phone with Jeanette. And Chuck can FaceTime. I think Chuck got like Duo or something. Chuck has done this probably 8 times this past week. So he knows exactly. I feel comfortable with him telling you. So if for whatever reason I can't get on the call, Chuck can. We are going in, and you can write this down. We're going in at 2 contracts at the 26 strike price.
Okay.
And we're going to collect $248. Now, TD Ameritrade says, hey, we got 0 commissions. That's not totally true. They're going to take like 60 cents per contract. So you're going to be $240 minus $1.60.
Right. It's like 65 cent a transaction.
Yeah. Okay. So you're going to be $130 short of $240. So it's going to be like what we saw. It's going to be 230. 238, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. We'll do that before.
Okay.
So you see my total commission and fees year to date, $11.44.
And that piled up as 65 cent a trade. So Chuck been moving and groove.
I see. Do what? The recording line?
Well, the meeting was only set for 2 hours.
We may drop out, guys.
Jeanette, we ain't gonna drop it. It's just not recording anymore.
Oh, it'll stop recording.
Still, yeah.
Okay, so we fine. I see what you're saying, Delos. Okay.
Yep, and that's comfortable, and it's comfortable, G, because I'm in that same trade.
Right.
And like I said, I'll be texting you things, but then there's going to be things like when you do your homework and you look at those screeners, there's going to be things that you're going to throw out there. And then I'm not going to combat it. I'm just going to tell you, look at this, and then give you something to go back and review and go, yeah, I see it now.
Yep.
That's just like with me. Well, come Monday, I'm gonna be going on the call side because I got those contracts got put to me
Right.
at 40. So I'm gonna set a call contract right here at 42.
And he's going to collect 133 times 2
Okay. Where's
on the
the
bid.
call on the
The
bid
bid.
side?
See
Okay.
it run 33.
Yep.
Okay. So 132.
So, yeah, so
I mean, I could put it at that 41, but you want to go to spread from 40 to 42.
so he can collect another $200 because that's the appreciation value in between the 40 strike in between the 40 put that he got put to him at $40. He gonna sell it back to the public for 42. So he gonna collect the premium times 2, plus he's gonna collect $200
The extra
per
$200.
contract, $100 each way, or $400.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, we just need the repetition now.
That's what it is.
I see the route, the blueprint. Now it's about repetition and verbiage and understanding different situations and putting them in this mode.
Correct.
Yep.
And hey Chuck, stay right there. So y'all see what Chuck arrow at? Hey Chuck, go back to trade. I want to show them something. All right, at the top right there, you see where it says all products at the top?
Yep.
Right next to it, Forex Trader.
Trader.
So so Dorian has his own platform that he's using. It's not so just so you know, Schwab has this same type of look and feel.
Okay.
What Dorian is using has this same type of look and feel. There's interactive brokers out there, and the reason why people use interactive brokers is you see over here where truck on the left hand side, available funds for trading 2008 86904. Interactive brokers, they pay you an interest on that money that sits in that box.
Okay.
TD Ameritrade don't, Schwab don't. Schwab may start, and not too long ago, Schwab, I think, bought TD Ameritrade.
Wow, really?
And gee, so if my math is correct, I did 238, which is what you guys are going to collect on Monday. 238 times 4. If you successfully traded that at that same price point for 1 full month, you will receive $952
Mm-hmm.
on a $5,200 investment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I totally see it. And that will begin to compound and build.
And build and build
Utilize
and
the
build and
premium
build.
even more. Yep.
Yeah, because and so the most powerful thing a guy told me, because I'm a tough guy, but I was scared of my wife. And the minute she let me use some money, right, I was like, man, if I lose this shit, I gotta go stay with my mom. So I did this. This is what I did. I used to run all the time, man, like a scary kid in the neighborhood. I'm running. So I went to one of the live events. And so go to the live event, right? And which most of them are, like I said, in Atlanta, Georgia, or Chicago, or Arizona. TD Ameritrade home offices in Utah, and that's where the other people that I meet with, they are in Utah and Arizona. So with that said, right, I was running, right? So this the power of what this is a powerful thing, right? And the guy told me this. So, you collect, say you sell the 26 call, right? You collect the 238,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go on the call side and collect, say, for the sake of this conversation, another 238. You really haven't lost a dime until the stock falls. Until the stock falls $476. And what I was doing, I was getting out of trades too early because I thought I was losing money because the bar would turn red on me and I panicked. And I'm like, oh, I got to get out of this. Well, what I didn't know is if I collected $1,000, so look at it this way. If I collect $1,000 worth of premium, I'm not losing until the stock drops in price $1,000.
Right.
Because I've already collected $1,000 of premium. So until the stock fall below that, I'm still gonna collect premiums until I can't no more.
Yeah.
So as an example, you collect $5,200 in premium. The stock price gotta fall to zero before you lose a dime.
Yep. We make money on the premium.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like I told him earlier, we contract flippers.
Flipping contracts.
Basically, that's what you're doing, G. You flipping houses and contracts.
Yeah. Yep.
And you're gonna get excited. You're gonna get excited at week 4. I'm gonna put this in my calendar when I got a phone with you. I'm gonna see your facial expression when you got that money in your account, like Chuck sitting here.
Oh, I know it's coming, dude. I totally see this, man. I totally see it. It's all about the repetition now. So we get the reps in there, and we begin to add. You know, as you get comfortable, you just add more information. You add more information, and make sure that you stay within your boxes that you check. It's
Yep. And I got a checklist that I'm gonna send to y'all in the email.
Okay.
You just check the boxes, man. And like I said, some of those $10 and $20 stocks, man, they a lot of you'll find the public sentiment about those companies. A lot of people stay away from them. A lot of people don't get in any stock that's trading below $40.
Is that right?
Yeah, 40 and up. And like I said, you got some people. Hey, Jeanette.
Yes.
Can you get the screen back from? Hey, no, I'm not tell you what. Hey, Chuck, log into your desktop. So y'all know the language. This is the Thinkorswim platform, and the white screen is I call it the Ameritrade desktop application. So Chuck, go to the white screen right quick. I want to show Gerald and Jeanette something right fast.
Can we just bake the cookies on the stairs?
Sure, go ahead. Y'all bake cookies.
Is Chucky still there?
I'm on my salt.
He probably ate so many. He probably passed out. He eat a lot of snacks.
Who?
Chuck do. Oh, there you go. You woke up. Hey Chuck, go to the desktop screen, Chuck.
That's where I'm at.
Nah, this is the Thinkorswim platform.
The TD Ameritrade.
Go to the white screen.
I'm on the white screen. Y'all don't see my white screen?
No, it's black.
Hold on.
It's still the black screen, Chuck.
Oh, I know why. Hang on.
I think I'm just gonna eat the ice tomorrow.
Can you see the white screen now?
No.
Nope.
Nope. I gotta go get my charger. Hold on.
How the heck do I get out of here?
Because you're a nice kid. Because you're a nice kid. Alrighty.
Where you at, Delos? In the basement?
Yo.
You see it now?
We see you.
See you.
All right, there you go. All right, log in. Oh, you logged in, Chuck?
Yeah.
All right, go to client services.
Where you want to go?
Hold on. Let me get my burns right. Hold on. Go to, oh, my bad. Go to education. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was in here today.
Go to in-person events. Now, select the state. Select Georgia. Yeah, scroll down, Chuck.
Come down.
Yeah, right there.
It only let you do Texas.
Yep.
Go to branch seminars. All right, now hit the drop down. What?
They ain't letting you do none because of Corona.
Oh.
And what they said up top, this is right here.
Ah, damn, my bad.
They postponed everything to May 2nd.
So what I was gonna show you.
Oh, wait a minute, here, let's go. Here's some of the older ones. I mean, what's coming up?
Yeah, but they ain't in Atlanta. They in Chicago, Dallas, Arizona.
One in Chicago, May 15th.
They say all of those have been postponed.
No, this it's the decision. These are what's
Hey, Chuck,
is
I tell you
possible.
what. Yeah, so go back out. Let me show you the
See, this one's tentative right here. These events are tentative. May 15th and 16th, Chicago, Seattle, Anaheim.
But go out because Jeanette can put these on, and you all can put these on your alerts. Go back out.
We didn't learn how to do an alerts either.
Yeah, we don't know how to do alerts yet.
We hadn't talked about alerts.
Okay, I'll show you.
Do we need to do that now or Monday when we get our
do it Monday.
Yeah, you can do it Monday.
Okay.
Hey, go to hey Chuck, hold on. Just hit the back button, Chuck. All right. Hey, go back one more. Uh-oh, won't let you. All right, scroll down for me. Yeah. All right, just go back in, Chuck.
Where you want to go?
Education. And then go to webcast. At the top of in-person events. Go up. There you go. All right, now on these are things that I know that they have, right? Like, so you can go in here and you can see that, like, if you trade futures, there's something for you. If you want to start doing technical analysis, these are live webcasts with live people talking to you. Talking to an audience. Participate these trainings that you like. If you hit learn more, it's going to just tell you to register. And when you register, basically you just signing up for email. So just hit that right quick. That's getting started with technical analysis and charting essentials for beginners. So just hit that, Chuck. And it's gonna tell you when it is, and you can register and it'll send you an email right before that's getting ready to start. And you just come in here, you log in, and they'll be talking to you. They'll be talking to you and other people, right? And there's gonna be like Q&A type of stuff that you can do. But the platform is set up for you to succeed. It gives you everything that you need. You can go in here and kind of learn at your own pace. You don't have to be rushed to make decisions. It's not a race. You know, this is something that once you learn it, you got it for the rest of your life. You can teach your grandkids. You can teach it. You can teach your children. So it's not a get rich quick thing. It's a get wealthy every week. I'll call it that. Like get wealthy every week. It's not get rich quick, but I got more money on Friday than I had on Monday.
You get a little bit every day.
And so you can go in here, right? And it tells you what the course is about. So if you don't want to, if you feel like, hey, I got that part, I need a little bit more advanced. So these things start happening. And I'm telling you, they hit Atlanta because so many people can come from South Carolina, Georgia, of course, Alabama, Florida. They all just come up. And so what's going to happen is you're going to go to these events and you're going to meet some option traders that know 10 times as much as I do. And so what's going to happen is you're going to be in our group and you may be in another group where you're listening to people that's been doing this for 15, 20 years, and they're going to have all these different strategies. And some of these things you're going to bring back to us because you're going to be learning them from people in the room. And so you're just going to be in a family of like-minded people, so to speak. And so it's all free. Like, so TD Ameritrade not trying to sell you a laptop at the end of the meeting. They not trying to, get you to do nothing. This is for their clients, because if you do more trades, then they can collect more 65 cents.
Yep.
So they not trying to sell you nothing. Ain't no raffle for a car at the end. It's just, hey, some people stay at the hotel because they from out of town. Some people just commute back and forth. But most of these are just 2-day classes where you go down Friday. You down there Friday from 7:30 to 5, and you down there Saturday from 7:30 to 5. But you got real live trainers in the room. And so Chuck just brought something up that I was going to show you on the next meeting. Go ahead, Chuck. We'll roll with it. Just exit out. X out. Yeah. The
pop-up window.
Oh, there you go. All right. So it took me years to find this, right? So I used to wonder, I got this book, and Chuck, I want you to send Gerald and Jeanette that link. It's called Follow the Smart Money.
He got it.
Oh, okay, he got it. All right. So when they say follow the smart money,
I don't get that.
You're supposed to get it. I sent you the link though.
Yeah. I didn't get a link from you.
Anyway, go on, Douglas.
Go ahead.
Okay, so when I got a hold of bar chart gave me the opportunity to look at the most active options out there on the market. So Chuck, hit most active options on the left.
Wow.
Down. On the left. Keep going, right? Keep coming down. Right? Most active. There you go. So it allowed me a cheat sheet, right? So now I can stick in it. So now I'm just looking into the eyes of other people. So look at the names of these companies, right? And you can see that these ain't no fly-by-night companies. These companies been around and they gonna be around. And so scroll back up, Chuck. I want to show them something here so I can see the labels at the top. So when you see option volume in the middle, it's black. It's labeled black and bold in the middle. Option volume.
Yep.
That's how many contracts a group of people have put on Apple for that for put or a call on, and you can filter that put a call, Chuck.
Filter what now?
You can
What
filter,
it's called.
you can filter so you can know if they doing puts. No, go down, right?
All the way to
Go
the
up
right.
to the right. To the right, Chuck.
To the right of the column labels.
Right, no, come down right there. Go over to puts and calls. There you go. Now, you can see that Apple, they trading at 247. The volume that's out there, what Chuck just do?
I just clicked on it.
Oh, well, unclick it. I think you just sent it to the bottom.
He did.
Well, we'll talk about the top one. I don't know what you just did, but we'll talk about the top one. So
Hang on, I just go back.
yeah, I think it just changed the call percentage. Go hit that, hit the button again. Just hit it again to Apple come back.
You put it in a sort order. There you go.
Ordered it, Chuck. Well, hold on. Hit well, just hit most active options again one more time, Chuck, and let it refresh and see if it bring that back.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. All right, that's so the reason why I went to the bottom, the percentage call option is 53%. So what Chuck did, he had it at 100 and then it just got lost in the sauce. So speaking about Apple right now, is you got 47% of the people are buying puts. You see that in the middle?
Yep.
So 47% of people are selling put options. And 53 people are selling call options, which leads me to believe these are people that are trying to get in the market on the put side and people that are owning the shares already on the call side, collecting premium on both sides. Hey, G, I know you look tired, bro.
No, I see it. I'm dealing with
It's allergies.
Allergies on this.
Oh, okay. He gonna have a money allergy in a minute.
I know that's right. No, I see what you're saying, Dello. Because it's active on both ends.
Oh, we got a
is active on both sides. So what you want to do is
two went in on this.
So like,
on the Zoom.
but when you know, if you had $24,774, you could get in on this same action. And when they say follow the smart money, that's where all the guys putting their money in. You know what I'm saying? So now you can kind of see where everybody else spending their cash at. So it's kind of like a little cheat sheet for you.
I see what you're saying. I like it. You say it took you how long to find this, bro?
It took me 2 years.
Wow.
And like look at Bank of America. Now Bank of America, right? Bank of America trading at $21, right? So you can do 2 contracts with $4,200, $4,300. We round it up. You got 42% of people buying put options, and you got 57% of people selling call options. At the end of the day, that's because 57% of the market already own Bank of America shares. The other 42 trying to get in the market, they just not willing to pay market value. If it fall down to me, I'll take it. Then I'll just sell it on the call side. But I'm not going to go in and just buy the shares at $21.60. I'm going to throw a put contract out there for maybe $17 and see, you know, and if it fall to 17, I'll take it because I know at the very least I can sell it back at 21.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm collecting premium on both sides of the fence. So Chuck, I want you to do this.
Oh, you dropped out.
On the left hand side. Oh, Chuck did.
You dropping out.
You dropping out, son.
Oh, me? Okay. Can you hear now?
We can hear you now.
Chuck,
Okay.
maybe hear you.
Yeah, Chuck eating snacks again. Hey, Chuck.
Yeah.
Hey, move over and do unusual option activity.
You need to learn this. This is like,
I just got home, babe.
All right, scroll down. So we gonna look at the third one down, LUV. That's Delta. That's Delta Airlines, right?
Mm-hmm.
Delta Airlines just had in under volume. Delta Airlines just had 6,031 contracts put on. Basically, so they did a call. So they selling calls at $55 strike. I don't agree with the expiration price at 9/18. That's all the way in September. So that right there, I mean, people are buying that. I'm not sure why. Maybe some people think that's how long it's gonna take the market to come back. But that's way too far for me, because that's just not a good. I mean, 6,000 people think it is, but what I would tell y'all, when y'all see that number, that's probably like JP Morgan or a hedge fund manager that sold all those contracts. So do 6,031 times the bid 115. Let's do the math on that, y'all.
What is it?
6,031. 6,031.
times what?
Times $115.
That's $693,000.
That's a hedge fund, man. That's a hedge fund move.
Okay.
That's not a trader like us. We can't afford to take $115 and go into September. So basically, there's a hedge fund manager out there that bought those shares that said, "Hey, I'm gonna collect $600K right now, and he can hold off to September."
Yep.
But that when you see those numbers, just like you see all the unusual activity for that first Oxy. Oxy is a petroleum company. So you see that somebody's basically went, I got a pop-up. Okay, somebody basically went, hey, it's at the top, Chuck.
Very top, first one.
Basically, somebody sold 20,000 contracts for a bid price of 127. That's a hedge fund move. So you got to understand, like when you see those big, large moves like that, but they call that following the smart money. So what I do on my Microsoft calendar is when I'll set my calendar for the week before that expiration date, and it'll send me an alert. And what I'll do, I'll revisit that in November just to see if this guy still has his money in that date. And if they do, then I'm getting in too. But I can't get in right now.
Right.
I can't get in now and wait till November. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get in, say November the 10th, and then I'm gonna follow his money because he's not losing.
Hey, Delos.
Yes, sir.
So even if you waited till like a week before that or 10 days, the strike price it probably won't be the same, will it?
It won't be the same, no.
Okay.
But the premium, because there's so much money there, the premium gonna be where I need it to be just for that week. I only love it for a week. I don't love it from now to November. I love it the week of. Like I'm selling weeklies. I'm not selling yearlies.
I feel you.
Yeah, but when you see big numbers like that, those are, and like do the math on that number, right? Let's do this. 20. I'm doing it. 20,829 times
1.27.
Was it 127?
20, yeah, $127. Yeah, that's a hedge fund move. The guy sold that. He made $2,645,000. But guess what he's gonna do with the money he just received? He gonna sell that. He gonna sell that. But then he gonna go buy up all the damn shares to cause it to go up. Yeah.
Yeah, I got me scratching my head now. I'm in overload.
Nah. But no, that's just me. I just rallied.
Missy, you sound like me.
Yeah, that's a
She
lot.
got bronchitis.
But if you can get yourself just situated, like so I'm gonna ask you all this, right? And I'm gonna do a hard stop in 10 minutes. I'm just gonna ask you this question. So the stimulus people, they finna send y'all some money. What you gonna do with yours, G?
The who?
The stimulus.
Bruh.
You about to get
Add some more money to the market?
Heck yeah.
That's what I'm about to do.
Why would
and Chuck,
Yeah.
I know. And see, Gerald, don't nobody teach us these things, right? These little financial ladders, right? And like I said, for a long time, like we counted on making good investments, like where we bought our first home, you know what I mean? Like where we kind of wanted to, raise the kids and all that good stuff, right? And so what I learned, what I now learned, like with the real estate market is too, like where me and Jamil bought and what we paid for it, now they selling houses for double. So I'm thinking, was that the game? I only been here 4 years. And I'm thinking, like, was that the game when they said what they were saying? Like, cause it's so many things that G did, like I told you, man, now I'm just a complete student to the game. Like I take things and I try to help other people with it, because now I see, like, it's not difficult if you can explain it, but trying to learn it though, man, I stayed up a lot of late nights, man, 1, 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had some of those too. Already.
Because you so intrigued by it, and G and Jeanette, you're not really intrigued by the money. You're intrigued by the process that's been sitting there, but nobody, it ain't sexy to nobody. Nobody talks about it. Nobody tweets about it. Nobody, you know what I mean? And so, like, they'll take somebody so Devin. I gotta use Devin in this example. And like I said, I got a 10-minute hard stop. But Devin knows so much now that basically the bank is holding him back, because he now got rules and regulations on him that he can't do certain things no more.
Yep.
And so, like, he tied, which is good, because he can pass along information, but it's certain things that Devin can't do because he got insider information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Devin can tell you in them mutual funds that he putting those people in. If Devin told us where all that money was going, then what you think we're gonna do with that information?
Put our money there.
Put our money there.
You got that right.
We just not paying Devin the fee we just not paying Devin the fee that all the other people are. And they should pay him a fee, because those are people that don't have no will or desire to ever do any of this. They need people like Devin. They want Devin to be there when they go have questions, and they want answers, because he's the expert. But for us, we're just like we're novice, so we can bend the rules a little bit. Devin can't. It's certain things that Devin can't do right now. I'm telling you. He got that Series 7 and probably some other qualifications or credentials or whatever. He is restricted. And Gerald, I'm gonna put it to you like this: it's no different than when you become a real estate agent and your investment portfolio you can't, as a real estate agent, you can't do certain things or be in deals with certain people no more.
Right.
Yeah.
But as an investment broker,
Hey, but Delos, hey, Delos, you didn't ask me what I was gonna do with my stimulus check.
I ain't think you was getting one.
Hey,
Cause
I'm going to buy.
You and Missy over the 190.
Hey,
Yeah, exactly.
hey, but I'm gonna go buy me a big screen TV and some Nikes.
And a gold chain. Don't get that gold chain.
Hey,
No, I'm gonna get a gold too.
Hey Chuck, with what's left over, man, go and get your ear pierced.
No, I want a tack. My ear already pierced.
Hey, get a dollar sign on your cheek.
Hey, I'm gonna get a tramp stamp.
And you know what? When your mama see you, she gonna look at you like she was looking at Gerald when we was in Alabama at that restaurant.
Hey,
boy, you
hey, no, I think I'm gonna get some Kentucky Fried Chicken and some weed. Hey, that's what the man said that the black people gonna do is go buy Kentucky Fried Chicken and weed with the stimulus money. Can you believe somebody said that? Some white guy said that.
On TV?
From Trump people. He said, those urban people, the people in the urban. He said the black people, Missy. Okay. Misty said the black people gonna go buy Kentucky Fried Chicken and weed with the stimulus money.
Hey, G.
Hey, yeah.
My cousin said he ran into one of his friends at the store. He said the buddy asked him, "Man, I don't see you at the club no more." My cousin say, "I don't see you at the bank."
I know. All your money at the club is your money. That's funny.
Yeah. There she go. Hey, Missy, I'm sorry y'all didn't get no stimulus money between you and Chuck. Y'all know y'all like 210 or something. The cutoff, they cut it off at 190, I think.
Is it 190?
Hey, we ain't no 210.
Scratch my back.
Yeah.
Damn.
They probably need to y'all got any kids y'all can bring over there
That's what we trying to do. I'm gonna bring them from the Boys and Girls Club.
Hey Chuck, yeah. You know you can't claim them kids from the Boys and Girls Club on your 2018 taxes, right?
I'm gonna have to, man. Go down.
Right. You can't go revisit your taxes, Chuck.
Right there.
Hey Chucky, how you get our screen back? I can't see you guys. I see you.
What do you mean?
We see your whiteboard. Y'all see us?
Yeah.
Yeah, we see you.
We just don't see you
We don't
guys.
see nobody.
You don't see me?
There you go.
Where's Chuck?
Hey Chuck, say something.
Pull everybody up. Jay?
How do I pull everybody up?
It's 3 people.
Gallery view. Do a gallery view.
Okay. There we go. Hey, all right.
We've been over here looking at the screen the whole time. I knew y'all could see us.
Yeah, we can see y'all.
Hey, Janelle.
Hey, Missy. You got bronchitis like me.
Go debug myself. Every day when I come home, I gotta go strip and take a shower.
Oh God.
Hey, you got to do your steam therapy.
That's what I just did.
Okay.
That's what I was doing.
Delos, this is invaluable,
Man, this is bruh.
I know, Delos. We need to be paying you.
Yeah.
No. We need to meet like three times a week, man, and just do it for like an hour, so you can get back to your evening.
Yep.
And then do a big trip.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, when we're still working on the trip and writing it off, we can write the trip off.
Ah.
Hey, well, so who paid for the Zoom?
Me and
We
Gerald.
did.
We did. Chuck and I gonna split it. You ain't got nothing to do with that. Don't worry about it.
What was it? What was like 200?
Why you worried about it?
You
Why
got
I just asked.
you got to log in to use it.
We get y'all both to log in.
Hey, so y'all wanna meet like Monday, Wednesday, and recap on Friday?
That's cool.
Now, how about Chuck was up at 3 o'clock this morning on the internet looking at the stocks?
Hey,
I played around with it
Man,
all
I'm
day.
like, what are you doing with that phone? I gotta go to work at 9 o'clock.
I was
I'm
reading.
just trying to see where the stocks are.
I was reading.
Hey, Chuck, no, he can't lose no money over there.
Hey, just like you was gonna have to run and live somewhere else, dog.
Dude, hey, man. Hey, Chuck, I think I was down one day, $20. Boy, I hopped out. I lost $20. I said, oh, that's it.
I don't. That's why I didn't know what I was doing in Vegas. We may have won something. I don't even know.
Yeah, shit, I had to go cut the neighbor's grass and get that back before the nigga got home. Hey, damn, I lost $20.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my
No,
God.
but I hope.
Chuck can't lose nothing.
I know.
Every day I be like, how much money we making? How much money we
But y'all
making?
day she be like, how much money we
How
make?
much money
I told
we
her she
make?
need to learn how to do this.
I don't want to know
Yeah.
how to do. I gotta
But
do
y'all
it
got
sometime.
Y'all got the whole weekend. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Y'all got the whole weekend to kind of do a little homework. We gonna reconvene.
Okay.
Hey.
Monday.
All right, guys.
All right, chat to y'all later, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All
Later.
right.
Thank you.
Okay then.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That's cute.